Hey everyone, welcome back to the Nerds Lair. I'm your host, Juancho, joined by the J Money.
What's up? Howdy.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. Hope you guys been doing well. Hope you guys had an awesome Christmas.
Yeah.
We certainly did. Mm,
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah, and hopefully you guys saw Sonic 3, which is going to be the main topic today. Um, you know what? Just go ahead and get started. Screw it. Jay, what are your and we're gonna do spoilers, so if you didn't see it, come back to this episode,
Yeah.
save it, whatever. But Jay, first impressions.
Um, I'm gonna start off with the rating. I'm gonna give it a 9. Uh, uh
Wow.
yeah. I'm gonna give it a 9. It is probably my favorite out of the whole series. Um, I mean, damn, Keanu as Shadow. I mean, Idris Elba's still doing his thing as Knuckles. Two Jim Carreys. Jim Carrey's carrying the comedy. I would say. Um, I mean, like the fight scenes, just the action in general. This was great. The writing, everything was great about this movie. I would say. There's a couple nitpicks, which I mean, one's the comedy. Without Jim Carrey, I feel like the comedy would be a little dull. I,
Hmm.
yeah, I wasn't laughing at much of Sonic's puns. But I mean, you know,
Some are pretty good though. Some I
yeah,
will give.
yeah, yeah. Some got a little chuckle out of me, but like mostly it was Jim Carrey on screen, like just doing his thing. That really made me laugh.
Hmm. Um. So I've been going back and forth. I initially out of the theater, I posted my story. I was like, I give it an 8.5. I think I might lean towards a 9 actually. It's a good like conclusion to this trilogy. Obviously there's we'll talk much later. There's still gonna be more, but I like the more of the development of Sonic as a character. Quite matured. I like. I will say I wasn't too big on Tails in this movie, but I still like seeing him around, and I like how he's pretty much like the almost you can say like the heart of the group in a way, trying to keep Sonic and Knuckles from fighting and all that, and then obviously you said Knuckles.
Yeah,
I wasn't too big on the show, but I will say this and the show have made me appreciate it more. Just like as this hardened warrior is like yeah, he got his ass kicked, but by Shadow, but you did not want to mess with Knuckles.
yeah.
You don't want,
He was ready to run the fade back with Sonic.
yeah. And then what else? Oh yeah, like you said, the Jim Carrey playing, Robotnik, and then what do you call him? Pop up, oh pop up Robotnik.
Yeah, like pop over.
That was great, and it didn't. You know how sometimes when you see movies where there's two actors, it's sometimes noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you didn't tell me this was Jim Carrey, and obviously there was that joke, I couldn't tell you honestly. I
Yeah.
couldn't tell you like the makeup, like he looked very different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then oh yeah, I actually really like the Agent Stone in this one.
Yeah. He
Kind
just
of a random action scene near the beginning, but I'm like it worked. I like seeing him and what else? Oh yeah, James Marsden, him and so pretzel lady, I forget her name, Maddie.
oh Manny. I
Yeah,
the actress's name.
yeah. Um, what's his name too? Tom. Yeah, Tom. They're good to see as always. Yeah, and like you said, the action, especially the third act. Oh, yeah. I don't. The only thing that can just come close to that for me at least would be like Gladiator 2 or Deadpool Wolverine. Like
Yeah.
Kev's Kiss. Uh I'm with you. Some of the jokes worked, some didn't. I have a couple nitpicks. I know that you know one and we can agree on one, but we'll say that for later. But overall just a fun time.
Yeah.
I'd say this is like one of the reasons I tell people is like, video game adaptations have gone better and better and better.
Mm-hmm.
And to think is Sonic. I mean, poor guy, he had it rough with his like that first trailer for the first movie, and
Yeah.
yeah,
They got bullied into into changing.
yeah. But what are some favorite moments, or what else did you like?
Um. All right. So this is one funny moment. I was actually bagging up a couple times. It was the laser room with with uh the both Robotniks, them dancing and just having fun in that laser room because their suits won't um like burn, like it restricts the lasers. I was laughing. I was like, wow, they really, or they just choreographed this. One other scene I really liked, which I really don't see many people talk about, is when Shadow picked each and every one of the crew off one by one in the old base.
Yeah,
And the fact that he was, I think it was behind Stone and the Tails, right?
yeah,
When he just floats down and you see the red eyes, I'm like, yo, why was he doing that? Like, it made me laugh, but I'm like, what the hell is he on? Like, why is he doing this? Um, that, and I mean, the last 30 minutes. I mean,
it's like nonstop.
yeah, like, yeah, it was complete balls to the wall. Like, once you heard, um, oh, this is kind of a two part. When you heard Sonic start asking for the emerald, that's where like it started climaxing, and then he was like, "It's guarded by a warrior." Just Wade Whipple.
Yeah. Well, he
Just Wade.
wasn't just asking; he was demanding it, and I like
Yeah,
how, like you and I talked about it after you saw it. I was like, dude, I really wish we would have gotten another fight, but
yeah,
I will say it would have been a little too much, just having Sonic fight Knuckles and Shadow, and you can see how Shadow, how Knuckles has matured too. Like if this was Knuckles from the second movie, he would have just fought him.
yeah,
But he's like, I made a promise. You know,
yeah. He's like, "I trust you. Um,
yeah,
I trust you with this," and like that whole little scene, I was like, "What?" I'm like, "Yo, it's getting that serious," and then we cut straight into the fight with Shadow and him. Damn,
yeah.
damn.
Like the way he just like punched the emeralds out. Oh,
Yo, he really just yoinked him, basically. He punched him in his chest, and then all the emeralds popped out, and it's like, huh? Excuse me?
like right before that. I like how before that keep mixing them up. Shadow when he punched Tom, and they made it seem like like he was gonna die, but obviously he didn't. Like he punched Tom. He didn't even try to like uh what's it called. He didn't try to talk with Sonic. He felt bad. You can see it in his eyes, but then he was just like, now you know my pain. Now you know this. And it's like,
Yeah.
yeah. But did that fight, like you said, and then the music too, with a live
Yeah.
and learn. Oh,
Yeah.
beautifully orchestrated. Oh,
The dap up.
yeah. And then even the Eggman fight was kind of cool. Just the he pulls up his what's it called, his whatever, his arm, the giant hand,
Oh
and then
yeah,
he's like, he says something about, oh, I haven't felt this way since I hate
he
watched
was.
Green Lantern in 2011.
Well, he said I was gonna use it for Comic Con, but
Yeah,
not. Not yet.
and then what was the other thing too? Oh yeah, when I think I forgot what he was running to. I just watched it again yesterday. He was running to something. He just had this like little like jetpack thing just chasing him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So again, the fights were cool, and especially like the last act. Just
yeah.
well, oh, were you gonna say something?
Oh, no, I was gonna say even with both Robotniks, the Mantis and the Scorpion.
Yeah,
That was,
it did feel a little goofy though. The sounds they were making like weird
yeah,
kind of.
yeah.
Yeah, like I get it, guys. Would you say though this has the best action out of the three?
Probably. I would say probably the only thing that I'd say like I, okay, I'd say it's actually maybe equal to two. The only
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Yeah, the only thing reason I say that is because like the action was good in three, like it was great action, but there just wasn't a lot of it. I would say like there was some like real cool action parts, but you know they were only for like a minute or two max.
I will say the I did like the one too where it was inside the gun headquarters. It
Yeah,
was I don't even know you call it full fight because it was just they were like going up and down with the gravity, and then all of a sudden like somebody's like, all right, Knuckles, now it's the emergency, and he gets like the flames of disaster. He just
yeah,
crashes in.
just party.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it's a very fun movie, but not every movie's perfect. So Jay, it starts off. What did you like or thought could have been better? Or you said you had some nitpicks.
Yeah, you know, I already brought up one earlier. The the comedy, you know,
A little too silly.
yeah, like yeah, like at times it was like a little too silly, and like I said, Sonic, he his jokes weren't landing all that much with me compared to like one or two,
Mm.
but the comedy, like whatever Sonic didn't do, Robotnik did, or like it was basically made up by with Jim. I was about to say Jim Carrey. Um, you know, you said this. Uh, this was one of yours. Rockwell.
Yeah,
What was she doing?
yeah. He's just like mad.
Yeah, she
He
was.
was just like has something against Thanos. Like, oh, I knew we can't trust him. Like, I want to know why. Why don't you trust him?
Yeah,
What did they
like,
do? Like,
yeah, they good. They chill.
yeah, they're trying to stop Eggman for like the third time, and she's just like, I don't like. It's like, okay,
Yeah. Um, like that. I even just said it like a few minutes ago. I wish some of the action scenes were longer, especially the final fight between Sonic and Shadow.
mm.
And then also kind of just the death of Gerald Robotnik.
Yeah, he just got disintegrated. Pew. Like,
Yeah,
oh, I was like, I remember the first time seeing him, like, that's it.
yeah, like he got zapped in the butt by I think wasn't it Shadow's quill or was it
Yeah, or no, I think it was Sonic's.
uh I just know it was one of the quills and he got zapped in the butt and then he just got launched flying. And I was like, that's how you kill him? I was like, no, that's how he died.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, I I really don't have much else. Um, I'm gonna have a hard time with the dude. The one that he was the one that died in the Chow Garden.
Oh, the commander.
Commander. I was gonna call him Commissioner.
Yeah. I just call him Olive Garden guy.
Yeah, Olive Garden.
Mhm.
Yeah, his death. Like I rewatched it last night. Well, not the movie, just that little scene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not gonna lie, kind of felt a little anticlimactic.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, he's dead.
Yeah, and it was like, oh man, and then it just cut right to the next scene. I was like, oh,
And then when what's it called? Also, I have two things to add to that. So what's it called? So he just comes back, and then she's not even, or comes back, quote unquote. It's what's it called? Tom disguises him.
yeah,
What's it called? She doesn't even questions like, wait, he's declared dead,
yeah.
and he just says, no, I'm okay. I'm like,
He was like, oh,
you're in charge of gun. You should, you know,
you
be
go
on
through
top of it.
extensive background checks.
We'll see. You know what? One thing of the positives though, before I get into my nitpicks, I will say they did do good with. I've seen some people like, oh, they didn't do enough with it, or I've seen mixed things on people like on Shadow's backstory. I think they did well with it.
Oh yeah,
Like I agree with you. Part of me didn't want to fight longer, but I can see why. He could relate to Sonic and sympathize with him
yeah,
because he was like, oh, your anger didn't turn you like this, and this is how you are, and so like Maria wouldn't want me to.
yeah.
Yeah. But we'll say, how did he recognize him though? How did he recognize the commander? It's like 50 years. Like he does not look the same.
Hey, who knows? Maybe when he broke out that night, he saw him. He was like, "Hey, yeah,
I like how I did find it funny. He just punched first, asked questions later.
yeah." Oh, yeah, this man violated Tails. Yeah, for some reason, he just had he just teleported, straight dive kicked on Tails. I was like, "Damn, why he do that?"
I will say I did like the Gerald thing and what's it called? But I do think it's a little too much. He just wants to destroy the world. Like I get it, your granddaughter was killed, and but even he said it like, "Aren't you happy to see me?" It's like, no, not really. It's like, why did you lie to him? Like I felt like I kind of saw it, the whole thing. I felt, you know what I mean? Like personally, I think I've told you even before I saw the movie. I have a feeling how I know it's gonna play out, but I'm like, you just have beef with Gun. They're the ones who put you away. Why do you want to destroy the whole world?
Yeah,
This is a thing from fucking what's it, Winter Soldier, where they just like started. Hydra was gonna kill everyone, like Avengers and Shield and all of them. Just
yeah,
do that. Why do you like? I'll say some of I will say though, was the I had a feeling they're gonna play a bigger role, but I guess Maddie's sister's a gun agent now.
yeah. Her sister and her husband.
Yeah, the guy from what's the show
SWAT,
called? SWAT. Yeah,
SWAT, Criminal Minds.
yeah,
Anything that does with crime, he's there.
yeah. Like it was a fun little cameo, but even then, I thought they were kind of overdoing it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I get it worked, and also I feel like the idea is kind of silly. It's like I get it. Tails can create anything, but
perfect holograms.
yeah. What else? I mean, you already went with the whole Rockwell thing. Nothing against Kristen Ritter. Talk Breaking Bad. Jessica Jones. She's great, but
Yeah.
she's just there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But honestly, it's not that much to critique. I don't. Again,
Mm,
it's just a fun movie. It's the one that you can turn off your brain for.
yeah.
This is like one of the few consistent trilogies. You can just you can put them all three back to back and just enjoy them.
Mm-hmm. Or have a whole binge watch and then just
Yeah.
be happy.
Now you want to start with the end credit scenes.
Oof.
Yeah.
All right.
You want to get one? I want to get one.
Yeah. Which one do you want to get?
I guess start with fuck it, Metal Sonic and Amy.
Mm.
Yeah. So you see Sonic. I do think it's funny though that he just where is Green Hills located by? Like where did they say it's in the U.S.? Like
I ain't gonna lie. I forgot. In my head, I'm just thinking somewhere Idaho or Massachusetts. I don't know. That's where I'm thinking.
let's see, Montana.
Oh, Montana. Oh, oh,
So
cool.
he ran a little too far to like where are you guys? Like New York.
Yeah, said. Oh, I overshot it. Wow.
So then like Metal Sonic arrives like Arnold in the first Terminator. He's ready to zap him, and then like Sonic almost gets the upper hand, and then an army arrives, and then Amy just swings her hammer like freaking Thor, and then
Yeah.
lo and behold, our first appearance of Amy in the Sonic cinematic universe. What do you think? Are you excited?
Yeah. I am very excited. I I was kind of one of those guys. Like I didn't think she was gonna be like a main character in the movie, but I thought she would have showed an appearance, just not the end credit scene. But I told you twice. I forgot she had the hammer. So at first I was like, "Who the hell is that?" And I was in the theater. I was like, "Who the hell is that?" And then when she took off the hood, I was like, "Oh, it's Amy." I completely forgot she had a hammer. But it makes sense. Her and Metal Sonic was introduced the same game, so
Yeah.
and like it sets up a lot. You know?
Yeah, and it's gonna be fun. I was excited too when I saw it, and I saw the hammer. I was like, no way, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Metal Sonic. He looks cool, by the way. I mean, it's one of those designs you can't really alter that much. So I'm like, he
Yeah.
ripped right out of the game. So I'm like, yeah, you can't really.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? You know, well, actually, before we start talking about what else gonna happen, what about the second shocking scene, Jay? The post credit scene.
Shadow ain't dead.
Yeah,
Yeah, man's walked up, grabbed his cuff, and then locked it back on. We gonna see him again. Maybe in a show or a movie, they said. You know, that was something they had said, like, oh yeah, if the public like wants to see more, they would do a show or a movie. And
yeah,
you know, more Keanu, more Keanu in this.
yeah. I knew he was in that. Like, introduce Keanu Reeves as Shadow and then just kill him off.
Yeah, it's like a one and done.
Eggman, I can see why they've been doing that for these two movies back to back. Because Jim Carrey, he's been on the fence about retiring, but
Yeah,
you know, I get it. But with Shadow, it's like I will say though, I know we're excited for the Amy. I will say I don't. Hopefully, they don't keep doing that though, where they introduce characters like just in the post credits, like introduce them halfway through the movie.
yeah,
Side notes. Yeah.
just bring him out of nowhere. Bring in Big the Cat.
No.
No, What about my man's Vector over here?
He's cool.
So Vector's cool, but Big not.
You know. I will say though, with Vector though, you can maybe introduce him in season two of Knuckles.
Sure. Yeah.
Him and the Chaotic Troop. Like I know you say you don't. Well, actually, might as well just start. You know, you told me you're not like at least that deep into the lore, but where do you think the series goes? Like you said, Shadow Project maybe.
Yeah. Um, like I think the Shadow Project is pretty much a definite. Like at this point, like the fans love them and stuff. So I think it's pretty much confirmed. Yeah, we're gonna get something for him. And after, I can only see the Chow's like being like integral parts now.
Hmm.
Like after four, uh, yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I'm not deep into the Sonic lore. I only know like some things that happen, but
Yeah,
like
I
like they had the Chow Garden, so we do know they exist.
think maybe we'll see Rouge
Uh,
or
yeah, I feel like we might see her.
this could have been. I've been telling people like Kristen Ritter could have been the perfect Rouge. She's got the voice for her.
Or maybe they are gonna make her cast it. She just, or she was just here as like a hint.
Yeah, they just like, hey, we did this with Eggman. Let's just do that with every. Just have her
Yeah,
play live action double role.
yeah.
And we'll also mention her because in the game she's actually a gun agent too, so
Mm.
they could play with that. I do think Gun is gonna be more antagonistic because like if Eggman's dead, who else do you think could have created them? The Metal Sonics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see that one guy. I can see him popping up, but I don't see him being like the villain, the Agent Stone.
Oh yeah, and I don't think he'll be a villain
Because
unless
who's he gonna? His purpose was he was Eggman's friend. He would do anything Eggman would tell him to. Now he's just like,
yeah, now he's just on his own. Like, what is he gonna do? What Eggman does now? Like,
yeah.
yeah, I don't see that being the thing.
But yeah, hopefully, and my wish too is for Knuckles season two to focus on Knuckles. I
Yeah,
just want that. We'll explore Knuckles, or they could do like a whole buddy cop thing with Knuckles and Shadow. Just Shadow was trapped for 50 years, and then he doesn't really know this new world now.
yeah, get him up to speed.
Yeah, and then they could do what they did that with Knuckles, and but I'm thinking too, like 2027. Do you think Tom and Maddie stick around?
Uh, I I would imagine so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine they would stick around. Probably just to like I don't know, probably until like Sonic and like his whole crew kind of just create Team Sonic and they're on their own. Like they're just like they
Mm,
know how to navigate the world. They know right from wrong, which they
yeah.
already do. Like they already know everything they gotta do to like live and stuff. They don't need no more basically I guess life lessons from Tom and Maddie. I feel like they'll still probably be around. Like,
Mm.
just
We
like
just you think of like a reduced role.
yeah, I feel like they'll just be like more reduced roles and not like as these mentors, I would say, kind of a little bit.
Also, another nitpick I almost forgot about, and I told you this yesterday. We were on together. We are playing online, and I brought up, it was funny as a little joke, but when he said, "Oh yeah, let me leave it to Whipple," uh, Wade Whipple's like, "You're gonna leave like one of the most powerful entities in the universe." to this bowling champion. Like,
to Wade Whipple.
yeah, I will say it was also funny when he's like, Knuckles told me to protect it at all costs, and Sonic just takes it.
Yeah, he said, "Whoop."
How great does he look still? Like him and Super Shadow. Like,
Oh
well,
yeah.
we need, dude. They need to make those pops.
Oh yeah. Like I would hate for them to be like con exclusives or something.
We need it. Come on, guys,
Yeah.
make it happen. But yeah, they could go a lot of places.
Yeah.
Maybe explore more about shadows. You
I'm not gonna lie. I want to see the werehog.
know.
I want to see werehog.
Hey, we can also see Silver, the Hedgehog.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. With time travel could be risky,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it could be fun too. So, I do like the theory our buddy Lorenzo, who also liked it. It's like he said something about like, oh yeah, Amy's actually from the future. Like that, I could see that. You know, and I do like to think that like Gun created Metal Sonic as a defense, but it's gonna backfire because you know in
Mm,
movies no one learns. So
yeah.
yeah.
And also, um, correct me if I'm wrong. In the game, Metal Sonic was introduced. It was only one, right? It wasn't like a whole army.
Yeah, that's true.
Is there gonna be like some sort of like mecha Godzilla type thing? Like that's the prime one. They have
Well, I
to.
was gonna bring that up. They actually in one of the later games, actually quite a few of the later games, they do have this thing where there's different forms and he gets bigger. There's like you know Metal Sonic Kai, Metal Sonic Neo, Metal Sonic like so he
Mhm.
gets like bigger. There is one where he's like big and red. It's like almost kaiju. Like
Mm.
yeah. So but yeah, I don't. I think you can. Metal Sonic could be. I just want to know who created him. That's the question now. It's like
Yeah.
he's here now, but who created him? Don't worry, I won't accuse you.
Yeah.
But I will say though, I wouldn't be surprised if Eggman did before, because he was busy doing God knows what, you know, for a
Yeah.
while. And
You-
I brought this up before, and I'll bring it up. What was he doing with those Sonic quills? He had a spare one, so
Oh yeah.
yeah. But yeah, other than Metal Sonic and seeing more of Sonic Friends, guess we'll just have to see. I saw March 2024. That's when they're planning on releasing it. I don't know if it's been confirmed as of now, but I know 2024, 2027. Sorry, but yeah, 2027 seems the most likely. Do you have any more theories as to where it could go?
No, not really.
Give us more fun movies.
Yeah, like I mean, like if you keep up the same quality, um, consistently, consistently. Damn it, consistently. Um, like I'll be here for more and stuff. I would say just maybe tone down the jokes a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't make it like a Love and Thunder situation where there was like a joke every 5 minutes.
Yeah. Also, it was like that. It did feel like that, but not to that extent.
Yeah, like there was a lot of jokes, but it wasn't like every single scene. Like, um,
And if you get good actors, no offense, kind of make them, you know, do more.
yeah,
Because I feel like that's the only thing they're writing on. Uh, Jim Carrey and you know Stone, Tom, and Maddie. That's it to me. And like the rest, Like in the first one, I was rewatching the first one recently, and what's his face? I forget the name of the actor. He was Damien Dark in the Arrowverse.
See, I
But you know who
forget.
I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I think he's Neil. Like he's a good actor. He was literally in one scene in the first movie. Oh yeah, he was the guy who Eggman made fun of when he was taking over like the research for Sonic.
Um,
Like, oh, that's cool. Why was he in this movie?
yeah,
That's how I feel like Kristen Ritter. It's like nothing against her. Again, it's cool she's popping up in other stuff. I'm like, that could have been any actress, unfortunately.
yeah,
Yeah. But who knows? Who knows where this will go? Hey, in the meanwhile, maybe we'll get a show. Hopefully, a show that I was talking to someone like this show. Knuckles show did nothing to set up Sonic 3. When you think about it, at least story wise,
oh yeah.
yeah. But hopefully, we get I think we might get a show at some point before the
Neil
movie. I don't
McDonald,
know.
Dono.
Yeah, Shadow.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Um, Neil McDonough or something.
Neil McDonald. Oh, I thought you were talking about the Shadows.
Oh no, what's it called? I just remembered the dude's name, and I was like, oh shoot, was it him?
Yeah, but yeah, that was him. No, it's like again, just you know, don't waste actors.
Yeah. Or like if you're gonna use actors like that, save a role for them. I would say,
Yeah.
like you said,
What's
Rouge.
Oh, were you gonna say?
Oh no, I was gonna say, like you said, Rouge. Get Kristen Ritter in there.
Yeah.
You already got her to sign on for this role.
But yeah, like if they do Knuckles season 2, Shadow, do a good show focusing on the characters. And like the fourth one, like we said already, maybe some jokes you don't have to overdo it, and then what's it called better use of your actors. Other than that, though, we've been eating good, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, and meanwhile, I think we'll have Super Mario Bros. 2. That'll keep us busy.
yeah.
Yeah.
We getting video game adaptations galore. Last of
Yeah.
Us
Don't
2.
forget Mortal Kombat, dude. I know
Yeah,
you're.
yeah. I was gonna say, I was like, Last of Us, Mortal Kombat. I mean, what's it called? Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah. There's another one on top of my head. Oh yeah, Street Fighter. That's getting
Oh yeah, Street Fighter
yeah.
2026 with
Yeah.
Alan Ritson and Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, I didn't even know about that until you brought it up that one night.
Yeah, I saw it was like there was already cast. I was like, cast as who? Who? Excuse me.
But yeah, lots of video game adaptations to look forward to. Lots of Sonic games, obviously. You know. But yeah, I guess we good here, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
ain't.
Great movie. Recommend 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, if you're watching this, I assume you. I don't know why I'd recommend it, but watch it again.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll be back with the next episode to
Mm-hmm.
conclude the year. Yeah. This has been Juancho and J Money. Where can people find you?
Y'all can find me at Instagram at JMoneyDJ or Twitter JMoneyEdgy.
Yeah, he's been making a comeback.
Yeah, I made a comeback yesterday. Marvel Rivals.
Hey, so did I, man. Not to steal your thunder.
Oh no, no, yeah, I was, I was actually gonna say, oh yeah, follow him on Twitch, Shadow and Sonic and Shadow Generations.
Yeah, man. You guys know the drill. Also on Instagram, Juancho, TikTok, wherever, Twitter.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can find us also hanging out in the Culture Shock servers, all that
yeah,
stuff. We're just there, or Jay's lurking, but you'll see me there.
yeah. And, I'll be there once or twice a year.
Yeah. But yeah, check out Culture Shock on our socials, and yeah, we'll catch you guys next time.
Peace.